Hey gang, I hope you're well. So I'm out doing my walk here at the beach, and I thought I would take the time to finally answer the most asked question that I get. And I want to preface this, put a wee bit of a disclaimer. I don't make the rules. I'm just telling you how it is. Because the question centers around girly bars, bar girls, bar fines. That's the number one question I get. So this might be a little long, but I'm going to do it as fast as I can and break it down. And obviously this is for people that have never been to Thailand and don't understand how these kind of things work. And if you've been to Thailand or you already live in Thailand, you already know all this. So I'm not telling you something you don't already know. So this video is going to be just focused on girly bars. Not to be confused with go-go bars, nor gentlemen's clubs, nor the honey clubs. Different video, different time. The basic information about girly bars. All right, so let's say you go into a bar anywhere in Pattaya, Soy 6 even. Those are all girly bars for the most part. Not all girly bars are created equal. There are some very small kind of neighborhood-ish ones, and there are some that are quite large. Could have 50 girls working in there. Not all the girls are employees. The more girls there are, you can probably count on the fact that they're not contractors. What do they call them? It's like a subcontractor. There's a word for it. Freelancer. Freelancer is the word they use. Anyway, all right, so you walk into a bar, you sit down, a lady comes over and takes your order. You order a cocktail, and you kind of have two choices at that point. Some places, sometimes, the girls can be a little aggressive, and they'll ask you to buy them a drink. Most of the time, I am finding, well, I don't know about most of the time, half-half. Half the time they won't, but you're sort of encouraged to, by the girls that work in these bars, or if any girls kind of hanging out with you, you're encouraged to buy them a cocktail. Why? Because that's really where they make their money. How? So if I go in and I buy, let's say, a rum and coke, it costs me 100 baht, for argument's sake. That same rum and coke for the girl at the same bar, anywhere from 150 to 250 baht. And the difference, the girl gets a percentage of that. The bar gets a little bit, the girl gets a little bit of it. Now, when you're sitting there, and if you're having a great conversation, and you decide you kind of want to take this up to the next level, and just because a girl works at a girly bar, doesn't mean she's going to be willing to go with you anywhere. That's up to her. She doesn't have to. So let's say you decide that you guys would like to go out. Maybe just go out and get something to eat. Go out to dinner, or go to a club, or go to dinner and then go to a club. So in that circumstance, oh my God. Wow. Too bad I couldn't turn my camera around. In that circumstance, you have to pay the bar what they call a bar fine. Depending on where you are, bar fines can range. This is girly bars, not go-go bars. Bar fine can range from, let's say, 300 baht up to 1,000 baht. Generally. 400 or 500 is probably the average. Okay, what you're doing when you pay a bar fine is you're paying the bar for that girl's time. So they're not losing money if she's not there working, because you paid the bar for their girl's time. And that doesn't mean boom boom. However, if it's all going groovy, and this does not necessarily need to be pre-negotiated, but it's probably a good idea if it is, if it moves up to the top level, beyond dinner, beyond a club, and you're gonna take her back with you, now you have to pay the girl. Well, even if you go out to dinner, or if you go out to a nightclub, you're gonna have to pay the girl something. And that can range anywhere from 500 baht to 2,000 baht and up. It just kind of depends on how much time you're gonna spend with her and how it's all going. And that's up to the girl. You pay the girl directly. Okay, so now you wanna take the girl home. Same thing. You gotta pay for that girl's time to be with you. And again, I would say the average, it seems like right now, is somewhere between 1,500 and 2,500 baht. And that's, hello kids. Wow. You need a Valium. That's what they call long term. Meaning she'll stay the night with you all night. That's called long term. If you don't want a girl to come over and stay the night all night with you, that's what they call short term. Short term could be anywhere from an hour to 2 or 3 hours. And the price will be a little bit different, but not a lot different. So anyway, I think that kind of generally explains how girly bars work. Just because you go into a girly bar doesn't mean you have to buy a girl a drink. Just because you go into a girly bar doesn't mean you have to take her out or take her home. Just go in and have fun. You should buy her a drink if she sits down with you and you're hanging out and you're enjoying her time and company. You need to pay for that, okay? Outside of that, that's how the whole thing works. Okay? I hope that helps. I hope that answers your questions. If you got any further questions or you need deeper understanding, just send me a message and I'll get back to you. Take care. Hey, bonus material. So listen, if you're having a chat with a young lady at a bar and you're trying to ascertain to see whether or not you can bar find her and what it would cost, and you're trying to move it up to the next level, and she either tells you she'd love to, but it's her time of the month, and or she turns around and sort of shell shocks you with a price of like 10,000 baht. What that means is she really doesn't want to go home with you. So be respectful, buy her another drink, and move on. Okay? Good tip. Don't embarrass yourself. Be respectful. It's a different country. Okay, and finally, let's talk about the age gap thing. For young white men that visit Thailand, they have issues with it. For old white men that visit Thailand, they love it. So it's not unusual for a man that might be substantially older than me to go hang out with a young woman who's substantially younger than my own daughter. Ooh, a lot of traffic today. I don't make the rules, right? I'm not going to give you my opinion on it. I know a lot of white women, Western white women, are freaking out. They hate the idea, but it's a cultural thing, right? Have you ever been to Mexico? Have you ever been to Vietnam? Have you ever been to the Philippines, Laos, South America? Same thing. So it's not exclusive to Thailand. So, bottom line is, it's all up to the girl. If the girl wants to go with somebody, it's up to her. If she doesn't, she doesn't. And I've talked to a lot of these ladies, and age isn't really a factor for them. What is a factor for them is making money. They need to make money. This is the best way to make money. This is the way they make the most money. And I'm not saying it's good, bad, or indifferent. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not saying it's moral or immoral. I'm saying is a big chunk of the female Thai population would not survive if it wasn't for being able to do this kind of work. So get over it. It is what it is. You don't like it, you don't like it. but it's a part of the culture. It's a part of life here in Thailand, as it is in many other countries. You pay for what you get, or you get what you pay for. Same. You know what I mean? Oh, by the way, just so you know, prostitution in Thailand, illegal.